What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on SOFI stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you why we still have this movement to the downside and when we will have a potential U-turn on the price action. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we were hovering for quite some time around the levels of previous all-time low, and it is about $7.7 price point, and we broke it right here with this small movement to the downside, and then we broke it again right here. This means most likely we should have some kind of movement to the downside, and right here I've told you that you shouldn't enter your long position, your long swing trade position, because we don't have enough confirmation of new uptrend. We don't have higher highs and higher lows on a smaller scale with increasing volume, and this means most likely we should go lower, and it happened. We lost again about 7% of the value of the stock, and for now we have some decent movement. As you can see, we have decent volume with the latest candle on hourly time frame, and this means if we will see an increase in volume in upcoming sessions, and if we will have some kind of reaction from this lowest point, definitely it might be the lowest point, at least for the short period of time. So, and what was the reason of this entire movement to the downside, and what was the reason of the most recent movement to the downside? First of all, let me show you this. We are an investor place, and this article was published just one day ago, and it says this is when you should be worried about SOFI stock. And here is the main reason why we have a decrease in its price during last 10 days. So, last week SOFI lowered its 2022 guidance from $1.57 billion to $1.47 billion in adjusted net revenue, which is less than $1.5 billion consensus estimate from analysts. The company also lowered its EBITDA guidance from $180 million to $100 million. Far less than the consensus guidance of $173.6 million. And definitely, when the market anticipates certain numbers, for example $173.6 million, and the company projected only $100 million in EBITDA, definitely it is a red flag for a lot of potential investors to enter the position with this asset for the medium term. And it happened with SOFI. As you can see, we have from this when we broke this channel, this asset lost about 23% of its value. Definitely very harsh movement, but for now, as you can see, we have this curvature, and it might be a very good sign. On top of this news, let me show you that we have another that drove the price of SOFI during last couple of sessions. And here it is. We are on Bloomberg.com, and this article was published on April 16th, and it's titled Biden weighing in student loan cancellation or moratorium extension. And let me quote you this. The Biden administration will take action to extend the moratorium on student loan payments or decide whether he plans to cancel student debt through executive action in the coming months, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said. The freeze on student loan payments is either going to be extended or we are going to make a decision about canceling debt, Psaki said during a taping of the Pod Save America podcast. And definitely a lot of investors thought that it might drive the price of SOFI even lower. But in my opinion, this extension of moratorium or probable cancellation of student debts is already priced in SOFI stock, because Anthony Noto said that they don't rely on student loans until the 2023, and that is why, in my opinion, $7 price point is the price that included all of the negative news that are on the market right now. And let me show you this chart. This chart represents the institutional ownership of SOFI Technologies, and blue line represents the price of SOFI stock, and green bars represent the number of shares that owned by institutional investors. And as you can see, despite of the decrease in price of SOFI, we have consistently increasing number of institutional investors. And in my opinion, for now, it is one of the best prices of SOFI that you might ever have. On top of that, let me show you the short interest of SOFI. For now, it has 18.01% of short interest, and the off-exchange short volume ratio is 39.73. And I have to say that this number is moving down. As you can see, previously it has 55%, 59%, 63%, 56%, and a couple of times we had lower than 35% of short volume ratio. And for now we can see the trend that this number is consistently moving down. And in my opinion, it might be a very good sign for investors that we are nearing the bottom. On top of this information, let me show you that we have a lot of analysts that covered this stock. And yes, they lowered the price targets, but all of these current price targets are much higher than current price. That's why, from the investor standpoint, this asset is very attractive. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, as you can see, we still have lower lows and lower highs, and this means we are on a downtrend. But on this scale, on hourly time frame, as you can see, we have this curvature, and the latest volume is slightly higher than we had previously. This means if we will see the trend continuation and if we will see this curvature further in upcoming sessions, definitely we will have at least a bounce to the upside. And this bounce, if we will hit just this previous swing high, might be for up to 45% of potential profits. And this means even in a short-term perspective, this asset might bring you a lot of profits. And in a long-term perspective, this asset is very attractive as well. This means if you want to enter the position as an investor, just ladder your buys down on each and every red day. But if you want to enter your swing trade position, just wait until we will see higher highs and higher lows on a lower time frame. And this will give you more certainty that we might have a trend reversal. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay back.